guys, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper over at Royal Appleberry, and today I have just been mucking around like for real. I should be ashamed of myself for as much time as I spent doing absolutely nothing. I got up, like, I always lay in bed early in the morning. I'm just like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna rock it out, and I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make 12,000 soaps in one day, and then I end up making just like one soap. The next thing I know, it's like 6 o'clock. So that's been the kind of day that I've had today. It is after 4. Yep. I did do a rebatch. Yep, so at least I got that done. But as for making like 4, my intentions was really to make 5 soaps today. Yep, that didn't happen. So with that being said, in this cup, oh look it guys, I actually got a proper scale like a real soap maker. Look at that! Yay! So I finally treated myself to one. I've been wanting one for a very long time, and I don't know why I just hadn't bought one. Well, because they're not cheap. But I did find a place that they had them on sale, so that was great. So what I'm going to be using, I'm going to do a tiger stripe with some squeeze bottles. I have these 2 squeeze bottles here. I'm not going to make my lines as thin as my patchouli soap. That was crazy. But I will be using this Aquamarine Dreams from Rustic Escentuals. And then I will be using some activated charcoal. So, I was on Instagram, because I live on Instagram. And I was scrolling through and I saw a t-shirt ad. And it was a black t-shirt with an aqua colored cat on the front. And I was like, that could be cool. So that's what gave me the idea. And the cat had gold eyes, so therefore this is going to have gold on the top. I'm not making a cat soap. I'm not trying to make a cat face or any of that, but just the color scheme really spoke to me. And this Aquamarine Dream has kind of a green hue to it. I'm gonna sit it there. Like if you kind of move it, you can kind of, I said green, gold, a gold undertone. If you move it around, you can see the gold undertone. So I might lighten it just a little bit, because I know when I do Rustic Escentuals Almost Ice Mica, when I put white in it, it makes it pop and turn it almost like an electric blue. So I'm going to put a dab of, should probably make some TD. I'm going to put a dab of TD in there just to kind of take away that golden hue. Or maybe I wanted to say, then if I'm going to go, I don't know. We'll see. Once I put my soap batter in there, we'll see if I'm going to lighten it or not. That's what we're going to do. Now, the fragrance we are using today is by Nurture Soap, which is Breath of God. This stuff smells amazing. I made this, I forget when I made that soap, but it sold very well. It smelled amazing. Gabriel came up with the whole ideal and concept of the soap, and it soaks beautifully. So we're going to use that again, and it is a Lush dupe. So let's get everything in and get this show on the road. I'm going to try to make 2 soaps, but I just don't see that happening. I'm going to try them. Okay, let's stop there. And then pour the rest in here. This fragrance, one thing I got to say, hands down, Lush is like the bomb when it comes to like perfume creations or fragrance creations. They have the most unique blends, and of course this is not by Lush. It's a dupe of Lush, and it just it's so unique. It's kind of even hard to explain what it smells like. And for those of you who have ever smelled Breath of God by Lush, you know what it smells like, and it is amaze balls. This one wasn't in any of their Bath and Body products, if I'm not mistaken. It was just a perfume, but it is quite grand, I will say that. It's masculine and feminine, so this soap is going to be unisex. So yeah, Gabe likes this. I like it. When I made it last time, my customers thought it was a hit, so much so that somebody stole a couple of bars from me. That was fun. But I was at one of my craft fairs, and I kind of know who it was. There was a bunch of kids, but every time someone picks up a bar of it, they're like, wow, and they'll turn to the person there, we'll be like, smell this, because it is quite great. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing a large bottle. Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
He's just coming home from work. Oh, cool. Thanks, dude. But, what else you got? Woo! I got goodies, guys. Look at that. I get sweets. Alright guys, so what I'm doing as I'm squeezing my bottle is I'm counting. While I'm telling you guys that, I'll go ahead and refill these because they are getting thicker, but if I keep refilling them as I go, it's not allowing that batter that's in the cup to thicken up because I'm constantly squeezing and shaking these bottles up and down. But I also wrap napkin around my bottles because with my gloves and the bottles can get a bit slippery. So if I put napkin around it, it gives me a little bit more of a grip. So like I said, I was counting. So I started out with doing 2 passes, then I went to 4 passes, then I went to 6 passes, and I'm just alternating. Now I'm back to 4 passes, and then I'll just keep going. No rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of doing it as I go, whatever feels right. So just so you know, just in case you decided that's something you wanted to give a go, now you know how I did it. I just wish that these bottles would fill completely up, but I think I got one more fill depending on how empty I let my bottles get. So start that one up. Yeah, both of these are starting to get thick. Not crazy thick, but they're thickening up. And also, when you're doing a squeeze bottle design, it is best not to stick blend your fragrance in. Just hand blend it. Unless you want thicker lines and you want them to be very thick and defined, then you can definitely stick blend it some. But it's going to be harder to squeeze those bottles. So there's that. Okie dokie. And I think I'm going to smack this down just to get it to go down some. And you know what I think is cool? Like the tip of this till bottle keeps getting into black, and it's dragging little thin black lines through the till, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is going to be cool, man. I'm so happy that I decided not to add any TD to this till. This is going to be great. This is the perfect color. Alrighty, so we're nearing the top, and I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why. I have way more aqua than I have black. So I changed the tip to my aqua to make it a bigger tip because it was getting quite hard to squeeze out, and the black has thickened up quite a bit too. And that was the reason for why the till got so, well, the aqua got so thick. I mean, you know what I'm saying, why I got so much more, because it thickened up quicker. So I've just been trying to do thick passes of till, and then maybe go in with 2 or 3 lines of black to kind of even things out. And guys, ooh, I hope that I'm getting better with my framing of my camera and my mold being in view. because sometimes I just cringe when I edit my videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I so far out of frame? So I'm just gonna really keep doing this until I don't have much left. And all of this is not going to fit in this mold, just because it's not going to be a high top. So, and if I can, as you can see, I keep slipping out of the mold. So I got some molds from, the idea came from our wonderful soapy sister over at Ophelia Soapery. She's extraordinary. She really is. Julie. If you haven't checked her channel, where have you been? Be sure to go check her out. Again, that's Ophelia Soapery. But yeah, she had some really cool, like, small oval molds, and she makes her butter bars in those molds. And I found where she got them, but they were a little too expensive for my taste. And I'm the kind of person, in which they weren't expensive. I'm just super cheap. I'm the kind of person, I have patience. I will wait for shipping if it takes 3 weeks, 6 weeks, a month, 2 months. I don't care. Because I know that I'm getting it for a good price, and it's not something I have to have at that moment. So I do wait. And it's not a problem. Now it feels like I got more black than teal. Ha ha ha. Imagine that. Okay, so I think we're getting to the point where nothing else is going to fit in this mold. A couple more passes and it's going to be too full. Yeah, I got more black than teal now, which is okay by me. So I can just double or even triple up on those passes of black. But yeah, this side, it's like no room. I'm making a mess. What I do best. And if you're wondering why the sound keeps going out, that's me muting it, because who wants to hear me bang the daylights out of this mold? I don't think you guys do. So I'm trying to get, yeah, it's getting to that point where it's starting to sputter. I'm trying to get as much as I can so I can be pretty even and full on top. So I'm gonna go a few more passes, and then I'm gonna bring in that little mold I was telling you that I got like Julie's, and we'll fill the rest up with that. And I have an idea for those, so this will be my chance to test it out and see if it actually works. Okay, so now that's all I can get in here, and I'm gonna try something new that I saw done on Instagram, and it wasn't even soap making. And I said to myself, self, can you do that? So hopefully I do well, because if I don't, then I just pretty much screwed up the soap. Well, I didn't screw it up, but the top is not gonna look like what I had in mind now, will it? Okay, come on, if we can just keep one continuous line, that would be good. Okay, I don't want to put too much, so let's see what that'll do. Close that up, because we don't need any more. Now I'm going to grab this tool, and these are painter's tools, and let me put a little there for starters, and then I'm going to try to figure out, no, it's not going to work, just because it's two different textures. Yeah, I don't love that. The mica drizzle is too loose, and the you guys know what I'm trying to say. My soap batter is too thick. Now, I just had a gosh darn skewer. Oh, I was about to say, what happened to it? So, this is what we're going to do then. I'll try that technique some other time. But this is nice. And this, again, is going to be a unisex soap. Although it has gold. Now, what cracks me up? A lot of my customers tell me that they try to buy the most heaviest glittered soap that they can to keep their husbands from using them, and their husbands still use them. I've actually had some male customers. I tell them, well, I got this male fragrance. They're like, I don't want that. I want this. And they'll take a soap that has glitter or gold or whatever on it, because, I mean, it doesn't stick. So it just rinses right off. But yeah, so this can be both. All right, that's nice. Still turned out nice despite I couldn't use my technique. I think it would be better if I just used it for all soap instead of two different consistencies. You know what I mean, jelly beans? All right, so there you have it. I don't know what I'm going to name this soap. It won't come to me until after I cut it. So I'm going to hold it up and let you guys see up close what it looks like. And it's still pretty fluid, but of course that mica was much more fluid than this. And it looks really, really cool on the side. So stay tuned because the cutting is coming up right now. And I should probably stop shaking that so much because it is still pretty fluid. All right, guys, see you over there. Good morning. So we're back with the cutting of this soap. And it may not be morning for you, but it is morning for me. But wherever you are and what time zone, welcome back to the cutting of this beautiful soap. So I cheated a little bit. My daughter was here and she really wanted to see the inside of this soap. So I did cut the end off, but I'm going to show you guys a close-up of the top. And I think my making video cut off. I don't remember where it ended. This has been sitting for about 4 days. So although I know what this end looks like, I'm just going to cut it as if I don't. But it is quite stellar. I do love the way it looks. It looks exactly like I wanted it to look. So I could not be more happy with that. How beautiful is that, right guys? So I am absolutely in love, and I'm going to take my time and slow down with this one because I did realize, and guys forgive me, I'm not a photographer or videographer or any of that. And sometimes I forget that I need to slow down so you guys can see and the camera can focus. So yes, that is it. How beautiful is that? Those lines are spectacular. So I'm very, very pleased with the way it turned out. This soap looks stellar. I have to say, it really does look stellar. As a matter of fact, that's its name. It just came to me. The name of this soap is going to be called Stellar. It smells stellar. It looks stellar. Everything about it is stellar. And I need to turn this dehumidifier off because that's not stellar. It's quite hot down here right now. It's been running overnight. The temperatures are cooling down. Today is October 12th. Yes, so this soap will be ready November 12th. No. This soap will be ready about, say, the 5th or 6th of November. I forgot, it's been sitting for a few days. I think it's been sitting a week. Yeah, it has been sitting a week. I just thought about that. But that is gorgeous. Love, love, love. And I like, that's why I was counting my lines as I was telling you guys. I would do 1, 2, 3 black, 1, 2, 3 aqua, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aqua. And I kept just doing that over and over again. That's how I got the thick and thin lines throughout this soap. But I'm very pleased with the way that looks. And I think I'm obsessed with these soaps now. So I have a custom order to make, which of course you guys will be seeing that. But I think you've already saw it, yeah. Because that video is due to come out well before this one. Just me and my customer have been going back and forth about the plans of the soap. So that's why I'm just making it today, although the video will come out before this one. But anywho, as soon as I'm done with that one, wow, these look amazing. This is going to be a beautiful Instagram photo op. These are very, very pretty soaps. I'm very proud of these. I think these are my most good looking soaps. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I'm going to label these the best soaps I've ever made. As far as my swirl. Like, I love my mermaid soap, but this one is just killer, you know? So, thank you for tuning in. If you were new, I think I already said that. Again, I don't know what I said, but I'd like to thank you anyway. And I always want to be sure that I do thank you. And thank you to all of you who are always here supporting me non-stop. You guys can rock my stripy socks. Yes, I do have a striped socks. I think probably 90% of the socks I own are striped, so I can easily say that without checking the socks. Oh, this smells fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. So yeah, I'm going to do a soap very similar in design, but I can't tell you much about it. You just have to wait and see, you know what I mean, guys? So it's been on my mind for like a week. So when soaps are just like there, just hanging out like make me, then I need to make them. Wow, that's beautiful. Those colors, man, man, man. You know what? I'm gonna show you what my inspiration was. Let me grab my phone. Too dirty. Oops, no, just turn the screen off. Damn it. So that was the inspiration for this soap, guys. You could be inspired by absolutely anything, and I guess I'm giving this company free advertisement, being the fact I was inspired by their t-shirt. I don't know who this is. I just follow Maine Coons on Instagram because I like them. But yeah, so you see like the fur, like the striations in his fur, his gold eyes, and the black t-shirt, and that's how I got inspired to make this soap. You really can be inspired by anything. So I was. Yeah. And I wasn't going to show it, but I'm like, you know what, whatever. It's cute. And inspiration can come from anything. It really, really can. So I'm always looking at things. It could be an outfit that somebody's wearing, or something I come across online, or car color, interiors, whatever. I get inspired by the colors in my house. I'm kind of like a neutral person. Most of the clothes I wear, you can't really get inspiration from that because it's always black, black, gray, black, black, and more black. So I mean, you can only get so much inspiration from that. But my house is, even though they're neutral colors, I still have little pops of color here and there, especially in my living room and my dining room. So I do get, I think I've made 2 soaps based on my living room. But yeah, inspiration can come from anywhere. It doesn't have to be a design seed or a color palette from like one of Sherwin-Williams or something like that. It can be simple as a t-shirt with a cat on it. So, ooh, you know what? Okay, so I don't know. I was thinking to name the soap perhaps Fierce, because it is a very fierce looking soap, but being the fact it's a unisex soap, I don't know. You know what? Well, when you see on the website or the title, you'll know. I don't know. But either or, I'll decide there. It's either going to be Fierce or Stellar. And I think I like Fierce for this. Don't you guys like Fierce for this? I would do a poll, but hell, by that point comes, I would have already posted this soap in my store. But anywho, thank you for sticking around. I already said that, but I'll say it again. Appreciate y'all so much. Really, really do. Hope your day is stellar no matter where you are. Be inspired. Be inspired by all things. You know, just take a look around you. Look at your phone color. Look at your phone case. You know, you can be inspired by that as well. Look at your child's dress or her hair bows or your son's cars or toys or whatever. Like I said, inspiration is all around you, even if you don't have children. Even if you're younger, you most definitely have lots of inspiration around you. So I'm gonna go now, clean up this mess, and get on to my next soap. And thank you for watching me make a mess as usual. And hopefully you will be back here next Sunday, because I do post videos every Sunday. And also be sure to hit that bell if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video, because YouTube just will not let people know. I griped about this before, but how is it that I have over 20,000 subscribers, but I always still get like the same thousands viewers every week? How is that even possible? So please be sure to hit that notification bell, because a lot of you have told me you don't get notified whenever I post new videos. So click that, subscribe, thumbs up. See you guys next naked video. Bye.